Well met. Welcome to another random Roman 14 YouTube video. Relax and enjoy the show.
Do you see the tomes lying about like so many cheap romances? They are priceless. My professors at the studio would have fits if they saw them in this state.
Being here calls to mind my days studying under Matoya. Though she was the strictest and most irascible of mentors, she led by example and inspired one to greater heights. Were it not for her sage guidance, I should not be the woman I am.
"'Twas some 50 years ago, shortly after Garlemald had brought all of Ilsabard under its rule. Faced with the threat of invasion, the people of Sharlayan scrambled about for a means to resist the Empire. For my part, I was tasked with developing an aetheric converger.
Ah, yes, a device which draws in ether and concentrates it to produce a destructive force.
But as my research neared its end, it was denounced by the Forum, who claimed that my device was more likely to destroy us than our enemies. After that, they and I had a little falling out, and I decided to seal away all the fruits of my research, lest the dunder-headed ingrates reap any benefit. Petty, I know, but gods, it was satisfying.
Do mine ears deceive? 'Twas you, was it not, who was so fond of saying that all knowledge exists to advance mankind, that how it is used depends on us?
I don't remember. Perhaps. All right, yes. It was a pet phrase of mine. And that should give you a notion of how sick and tired I was of those spineless wretches of the Forum. All talk and no trousers, that lot. That's why I decided to remain behind, rather than join the Exodus.
You may have had your disagreements with my grandfather, but upon that point, your minds were as one.
With respect, Master, the fruits of your research should not be left to spoil. Will you share with us the secrets of the aetheric converger?
Aye, I will. All the information you need is contained in a tome I wrote on the subject. But you'll have to fetch it from the forbidden section of the Great Library.
Ah, you were not exaggerating when you said that you had sealed it away. Though the city is abandoned, the library's guardians are all but certain to remain. We must needs cut a path through them. Come, let us away.
Not so fast. You don't expect that you can just waltz on in now, do you?
Oh, the Great Library's guardians shouldn't pose any difficulty for a hero like you. But if it turns out you aren't up to the task, Well, then I'll know you can't be trusted with something as dangerous as an etheric ram. I'll put a pair of familiars at your disposal. One's a Porogo, who'll help you locate the town. The other's that broom yonder, who'll let you into the library. Well, what are you waiting for? Introduce yourself, girl.
Among other things, Master Matoya is an authority in familiars. After we have tended to our task, perhaps I shall beg her for some insights on the subject.
The Great Library was more than just a repository for tomes. It also served as a center of research for countless fields of study. Fields such as the development of arcane entities, the fruits of which were employed as the library sentinels. We must be ever on our guard.
Are you going to introduce yourself to that broom or not? No skin off my nose if you don't.
Greetings, good madam. I am Broomsy, my lady servant of some 50 years. May I say what an honor it is to serve you? I am given to understand you wish to enter the Great Gubal Library. To find it, pray head east upon leaving this cave. The building will come into view shortly after you reach the collapsed bridge. I shall go and fetch my fellow familiar on my way to the entrance. When your preparations are in order, pray come and meet me there. It will be my pleasure to unlock the door for you.
I am Pero Rogo, Ribbit, and it shall be my pleasure to guide you in the library.
As a child, I would often come here, not only on Master Matoya's errands, but for my own research besides.
The Great Gubal Library. Whatever the reason, it boggles my mind to think that such a grand repository of knowledge could be abandoned.
You stand before the Great Gubal Library, one of Hydaelyn's foremost repositories of knowledge. Alas, it has fallen into disuse since the exodus some summer since. In all those years, its halls have welcomed not the coming of a single soul, its flaws felt, not the loving brush of a broom. Mine apologies, madam. Pray pay no mind to the dreams of a humble broom. You are doubtless eager to venture within and retrieve my lady's tongue. I shall unlock the door at once. When you have what you seek, pray return to the cave and report to my lady.
As a child, I would often come here, not only on Master Matoya's errands, but for my own research besides. Pray lead the way.
With pleasure, Ribbit.
Away with you!
Away with you!
Away with you!
Hyatt Ribbit.
Even at a glance, I see many interesting tomes.
It is a pity they had to be abandoned.
The rise of the Garlean Empire in the year 1522 of the 6th Astral Era led to significant changes in the structure of Garlean society. This is most evident in the adoption of titles, which serve to indicate an individual's place within the social hierarchy. The following information was compiled with the aid of informants within the Empire and has yet to be verified. Royalty, Zos the Emperor, ye member of the royal family in the line of succession, were member of the royal family with no claim to the throne. Military. Van Legatus tol Tribunus Laticlavius, Sas tribunus angusticlavius or prefectus castrorum, rem primus pilus or pilus prior, quo primi ordines or centurion per optio. Tesserarius or decurion, own duplicarius or legionarius. Specialists Nan chief engineer or engineer, mal primus medicus or senior magi-tech technician, lux chief medicus or magi-tech technician, cur senior medicus or senior technician, gen. Medicus or technician.
Ja, Ribbit.
Yala.
Public officials il dictator princeps senatus, het consul praetor tribunus plebis idolis oquista go sensa, fe unknown, ire unknown, das licta. This hierarchy extends to the general populace as well, though it is far less complex. The majority of citizens bear the Bas title, and there is a smaller group which appears to be comprised of respected artisans who have adopted the Sen title. The An title is bestowed upon the peoples of annexed territories and indicates that they lack even the most basic rights afforded to a citizen. However, many Garleans view this as an opportunity rather than a condemnation, as citizenship may be granted to those who have demonstrated exceptional skills, as well as those who have contributed 20 or more years of military service.
Is that supposed to be a grimoire?
Yes, but not the kind you want to read, Ribbit.
Away with you.
Away with you. Ja, Ribbit.
Away with you.
Yala.
Ja, Ribbit.
away with you.
Everyone hail and howl Ribbit.
Thank goodness we weren't crushed.
Go and bugger yourself.
Yeah, Ribbit. Watch out, Ribbit.
What a curious familiar.
Yeah, Ribbit.
Go and bugger yourself.
Yalla.
Yeah, Ribbit.
Go and bugger yourself.
Higher, Ribbit. Chapter I, the Six Nativities and Myriad Creation. The spark of lightning ignites when it strikes, and thus fire is born. The heat of fire renders to ash all that it touches, and thus earth is born. The density of earth shuns sun and harbors cold, and thus ice is born. The armor of ice melts away, and thus water is born. The moistness of water mists and rises, and thus wind is born. The gust and sighs of wind gather the clouds, and thus lightning is born. Chapter Roman 2, the three conquests, boundless and unwavering. Earth grounds lightning, water erodes earth, lightning boils water. Chapter Roman 3, the three submission, timeless and unending. Fire is extinguished by wind, ice is melted by fire, wind is obstructed by ice.
Is that a treatise on the new world I spy?
Oh yes, I've read that one. I can recommend it. though there is some debate as to whether or not Merwood Blowfist and her League of Lost Bastards were the first Eorzeans to discover the Western continent. There is no denying that their navigational charts were instrumental in establishing the major trade routes of today. Moreover, the accounts from their expedition are widely regarded as both informative and entertaining. Of particular note is their first encounter with the Matoya, as well as other indigenous peoples and creatures, which seemed curiously intent on their demise. These travel journals have since inspired a legion of explorers and treasure hunters to retrace the League's journey. Yet in spite of their numbers, the existence of a Bleeding City o' Gold remains unconfirmed.
Go and bugger yourself.
The entrance to the forbidden section is just ahead, Ribbit.
Which makes this fellow here the gatekeeper.
Yeah, Ribbit. Hi, Ribbit. Yeah, Ribbit. Hi, Ribbit.
Away with you!
Away with you!
You shall pay dearly, accursed mortals. Arg oil everywhere. You shall pay dearly, accursed mortals.
Yeah, Ribbit.
It burns. Arg oil everywhere. You shall pay dearly, accursed mortals.
Higher Ribbit.
I am undone, but my master's seal is broken.
Focus, release. An arcane entity can summon enemies.
The Guardians of the Forbidden section are a class apart.
Away with you.
Higher ribbit. Ja, ribbit.
Yara. Forbidden tomes can certainly assume many forms.
Master Matoya's tome is at the far end ribbit.
Beauty is ephemeral, but it needn't be. My Lady Amandine knows this lovely creature that she is. Would that I could have the genuine article in my keeping, but alas, I shall have to settle for a pale imitation. The vessel is not quite up to my usual standards, but beggars can't be choosers, as they say. I washed and anointed it per the instructions, then secured it to the bed with chains. Wouldn't want her to get ideas above her station, oh no. Gods, just the thought of it is enough to get my blood pumping. I can hardly wait to welcome my beloved succubus into this world. Away with you.
tentacles, so many tentacles, and the sound of it writhing on the bed. Gods, just listening to it is agony. I've made a terrible mistake.
Yet another guardian.
Did you ever doubt it? Come, let's finish this.
Yeah, Vivek.
Focus, please.
Higher Vivek. Yeah, Vivek. Higher Vivek. Yeah, Vivek.
I shall make it quick.
I can scarcely take another hop ribbon. Now then, where might Master Matoya's tome be? Oh, for the time to pore over this collection.
So this is the tome. Excellent. Let us take it to Master Matoya at once.
Evol Nipios Estel, swish swish arrow, I'm disrespectful to that. Can you see that I am serious?
As expected, the library was rife with dangers, but full glad I am that I could accompany you. Depending on her mood, Master Matoya may well have forced some of us to stay behind to help repair her sentinels. With her, there's simply no telling.
Despite how it may have sounded, I do not exaggerate when I say it was a tremendous learning experience to observe one of Master Matoya's familiars. The insights I acquired, I shall put to good use.
I take it you found the tome. Well, let's see it then. This is it all right.
I must say the experience brought back memories. Just like the old days, you still send people into the thick of danger as if it were nothing more than a mundane errand.
But we were able to accomplish our task thanks to Piero Rogo. He is an eminently capable familiar, a creation worthy of the great Master Matoya, and to simply witness him in action gave me a better understanding of arcane entities. Should the opportunity present itself, I should very much like to employ this knowledge for the betterment of mankind, create a new variety of carbuncle, perhaps.
Don't get ahead of yourself, boy. Luis Suarez's grandson, or no, it'll take another decade under me before you can call yourself a scholar, and a deal more than that to make you a scholar worth a damn.
As you may have gathered, Master Matoya is not easily impressed.
Indeed, so shall we examine the tome?
Thanks for watching. Please like this video and subscribe to my channel. Farewell.